most of my life, I have lived two different lives. One that is me, the real me, the happy, smiley, positive student, and one I don't recognize. Like there's a dark cloud smothering me and changing the way I act. Changing me into someone who isn't even a shadow of my former self. I question why I feel the way I do, and it leads me to questioning why we're so disconnected in a world which is so easily connected. I just step back sometimes. When was the last time I had a coffee date instead of a phone call? It's so easy for me to hide what I'm living with when no one looks close enough to see the hopelessness in my eyes. There is nothing more we want than to jump out of bed miraculously cured, but that's not how this works. We fight ourselves. The voices telling us we don't deserve to be happy. But there is nothing more terrifying and exhausting than fighting yourself. To Leah.
Oh my god, it's actually you. Oh, it's been so long.
Sorry, I've not been around much.
Oh, yeah, you best be. It's been weeks since we last saw you. We started to think you didn't actually like us. Anyway, let's wait for Kay inside. You look like shit, by the way. So did you actually go to Sophie for the end or not? Because I didn't think I was going to go.
Yeah, just for a bit.
It sounded a bit boring, but...
So there's got to be something happening in your life. I mean, we haven't seen you for ages. Give us the goss. Oh, and did you manage to pick up those face wipes for me?
No, sorry. They were out.
What? The whole of Manchester was out of face wipes? Seriously?
There's nothing. My life's really boring.
So nothing new on the horizon? No boys, no gossip? I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, you can't expect things to change in your life if you don't leave the house.
It's not like I want it to be like this.
Get a grip then.
Leah?
What? She said she doesn't want to be boring and she never leaves the house. There's nothing wrong with her keeping her indoors.
I am sitting right here.
Yep, for now.
Leah, what are you doing? I mean, she has got a point though, Faith. Ever since we were little, you've hated staying indoors. What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine. I'm just going through a teenage moody stage, I guess.
Possibly. I mean, I hope you come through it soon. We missed you at the party the other night. We were surprised you weren't there. Do you remember last time she was at Josh's?
Rude. Okay, no, are we boring you or something?
No, of course not.
Leah. What? I just want to know what's wrong with her. She is missing for all this time, doesn't hang out with us, and then when she does, she doesn't even listen when we're talking to her. That's okay.
I want to tell you, I'm just not ready yet, okay? So can we please drop it? I came out because I wanted some drinks, not an interrogation.
An interrogation? Get over yourself. We just want to know what's going on.
Of course, but you know we're here.
I know you are, and I appreciate it.
Speak for yourself, Kay.
How am I supposed to tell you, Leah, when you keep making snide remarks? Why would I want to tell you? You know what? I knew I shouldn't have come. See you later.
Well done, Leah. Faith, wait!
You've got to be kidding me. How am I in the wrong for trying to find out what's happening?
How could she tell you, Leah, when you jumped down her throat? I wouldn't tell you if I was her.
I just wanted answers.
Wait! Come on, you know what she's like.
Yeah, I do
Just
know
tell
what
us
she's
what's
like.
wrong.
Kaylee, just leave it. Go back inside.
Faith, something is clearly wrong.
Just leave it, Kaylee. Is it any wonder why people are afraid to speak out when they suffer from depression? I mean, I know I've put them through hell these past few years, but it's not on purpose. I am right there beside them in this endless pit. I'm trying my hardest to get through this. I just need them to hold on to me for a little while longer. Please, Kate, not
Stop
now.
feeling sorry for yourself and tell me.
But that's just it. I can't stop feeling sorry for myself.
What?
I can't stop feeling sorry for myself. I'm struggling to sleep. Talking in person takes so much effort. I don't want it to be like this. Like there's a dark cloud hanging over me, making it impossible to do anything. I cry all the time over nothing. So I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I'm depressed. I'm genuinely depressed. So now you know, can you please just go?
How long have you been feeling like this?
I don't know that either.
How did I not notice? Like, how did you hide it from me for so long?
Because people don't look anymore. We stay in touch online, so it's easy to hide. We're all connected online, but in reality, in person, people just see what they want to see. They just look at the surface and then fill in the gaps with someone's online profile. Nobody sees the signs because nobody looks for them.
I'm so sorry. I'll help you get through this. When did it set in?
I guess when my nana died, I just didn't really know how to deal with it. And now it's like I've forgotten how to enjoy anything.
But your nana died a few years ago now. I'm sure I've seen you happy since then.
No, you haven't. It became necessary to fake a laugh, fake a smile. But it's so exhausting and I just can't do it anymore. So I hid myself away.
Why didn't you tell us? We could have helped you.
Because of the what ifs. What if you judged me? Or what if you just thought I was a moaning, whining 20-year-old? I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I thought you'd understand, but Leah, she wouldn't believe me. She'd always say, there's somebody worse off. And even if she did, she'd just judge me and think I was mental. And that's worse than dealing with this on my own.
She wouldn't think you were mental, Faith.
Yes, she would. That's the stigma around mental health. And in some way, the stigma is worse than having to deal with it. Because we're vulnerable. And people play on that and it makes it harder to live. I understand where the stigma comes from. Because people are afraid of what they don't understand. And unless you've suffered from depression, you have no idea what it's like. So people don't know how to deal with us. They don't know how to act, they don't know what to say, so they just see us as freaks and abuse us because that's easier than being scared, and it makes them feel less guilty because they don't see us as people. So we just suffer on our own because it's easier. You know what I find shocking? Is that man has been able to walk on the moon, yet we struggle as humans to openly talk to each other. We can't change the stigma around depression unless we change the way we think. And to do that, we need to pause. We need to look around, look at people, really look at them for signs of how they're coping and ask, genuinely ask, if they're okay. Because by doing so, you might give someone that little bit of hope that someone cares. You might even save someone's life. There's a cruel reality when you suffer from depression, that the only person who can help you is you. You need to find the hope, the little ray of light breaking through the dark cloud, and hold on to it until they begin to clear, because it is there. And although you will have heard this 1,000,000 times and not believed it, I promise you're not alone. We are not alone.
It's times like these to see we don't need a lot. As long as you're here, I'll take a shot. See your head hanging down as we hit the